Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Tuesday live session. The last expiry for the month of April in FinNifty today, and coming Thursday will be the final expiry or the monthly expiry for the month of April for Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. Well, this is the price action today since morning on Nifty chart. Nifty, if you notice, yesterday there was a breakout story above 17,716. From there on, it had continuously gone up and closed at around 17,780 levels. And today it opens slightly above yesterday's close and continues to go up and makes a new high at 17,806. Which means yesterday's breakout has been continuing, and there is no fresh or further buying, or there is no much aggressive buying compared to yesterday's close, and Nifty is just about 25 to 30 points probably higher as of now. It's about 20 points on the futures chart and about 30 points on the spot. So having opened at around 17,780, goes up to 17,806 and spends about 8 to 10 candles, which means about 3 hours to go and reach another 20-25 points higher compared to yesterday's close. From there on, it has very quickly now come down to 17,780 levels, which means another 25 to 30 points has come down. And all throughout the day, if you notice, the volumes are very muted, and even the price action, the candle sizes are extremely small. Today being FinNifty expiry, we will also look into the FinNifty chart. Before that, let's go into the Bank Nifty chart. Bank Nifty, if you notice, yesterday there was a breakout story in Bank Nifty at around 42,462. That was the opening candle high breakout. This is somewhere here it did the breakout. From there on, it went very high and closed at around 41,700 was yesterday's high and closed at around 42,666. Today once again it opens around the same levels and keeps going higher, makes a new high at 42,852, which means from yesterday's breakout of 42,416, it has now traveled up to 42,852 and now currently trading at 42,750, which means from the highs, if you see, the retracement is just about 100 points, and market is bullish, is less volatile, is smoothly cruising higher but on a lower volumes, and from here on any trade either on the once again on the buy side or on the sell side will happen only when there are new levels to be formed. For now, the yesterday's breakout story is still going on. There is no change in that. If you are an intraday trader, then probably you would have closed your positions yesterday by 3:30, and today for intraday traders where the breakout is very successful and continuously goes higher and closes at the top, the next day is usually a gap up day, but since the position is already closed, the trader generally waits for new levels to be formed. It is no point in yesterday it has closed extremely well, it has closed at the highest point in time, and today in continuation of the yesterday's trend it opens higher and starts moving much higher. Generally these kind of up moves will not be sustained for a very long time on the second day also, so traders prefer to establish new trades and wait for the new levels to form. Very rarely, sometimes whenever such scenarios happen, very rarely the Nifty or Bank Nifty goes on a second day of unstoppable up move. Here also, if you notice the Nifty chart itself, it moved from yesterday's high of 17,780 to 18,806, which means just about 25 points compared to yesterday's high, and it has taken almost 3 hours, which means on 15 minutes candle it is about 10 to 12 candles and not much volumes also in this period. Same with Bank Nifty also. Yesterday itself it had made a high of 712, and today if you see, today's high is just about 850, which means about 130 to 140 points compared to yesterday's high. So even if you had carried yesterday's position on an intraday basis, then probably the trader would have got just about 100 points today. There is no big up move, but while falling it has quickly fallen 100 points and it is now trading at around 42,750. So probably from here on it might go a little bit more further down and establish new levels rather than making new highs. So this is not a tradable level for both Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. Let us also look into Fin Nifty and see how the Fin Nifty's expiry might pan out. Well, this is the chart of Fin Nifty also, currently in the uptrend, and it is continuing with yesterday's breakout. Yesterday it had closed at highest point in time at around 19,015. Today it opens slightly lower but quickly goes up and makes a new high at 19,042. So compared to yesterday's high and today's high, it's just about 30 points. Yesterday itself we had seen 19,015 and today we are seeing just 19,042, which means 30 to 40 points is what we are seeing on screen even on Fin Nifty chart. But while falling down, if you see from 19,042, it has already come to 18,980 levels or 990 levels, which means about 50 points retracement has already happened in last few candles compared to the struggle to go up by taking 8 to 10 candles. While going up, it has gone up with low volumes and it has taken more time, but while falling down, it has fallen more sharply and in a lesser time period, which means there is exhaustion on the higher side, and probably for this week we would have seen the higher levels until unless the new levels does not get formed slightly lower, then there is no trade either on the upside or on the downside in any of Nifty or Bank Nifty or today's expiry Fin Nifty. So that is with respect to the indexes. Let us quickly also see some of the banking pharma space. Let us see what's happening there. This is the chart of Aarti Industries. Well, it has opened at around 552, goes to 546 and currently trading towards the day's low, which is 546, currently trading at 547. Apollo Hospital, well, yesterday's high was 4452 today, and after the high it had closed way below at 4385. From there on, today it is trying to make one more pullback attempt, but it has looks like it has failed and it has exhausted its up move at 4434 itself. Compared to yesterday's high of 4452, today we are seeing a high of 4434, which means the exhaustion of the up move is done and now time may be for it to form new levels or further go down and hit maybe 4331. Because there is exhaustion, if it comes once again towards 4452 also, there is a sell in Apollo Hospital. Well, this is Auro Pharma. It had seen very good run in the recent times. From the lows of 506, it had traveled up to 597 being today's high, and now currently quoting at the day's high itself around 595. This stock is still in the up move and you can hold on to it until the new sell levels get emerged. This is the chart of Biocon. You can see here 225 was today's low, will act as a breakdown level. After the first candle's movement from 231 to 225, the rest of the candles are trading within the first candle range, which means Biocon is in sideways movement. Well, this is the chart of Cipla. Opens at around 908, goes up to 894. From there on picks up and makes a new high at 910, and at this stage there is no buy or sell levels here except certain points to be noted at 894. Divi's Lab again is in the downtrend currently, but not much movement. There seems to be some decent volumes, but there is no tradable levels yet. It has just crossed yesterday's high of 3229 and made a high at 3235. Probably it has hit a resistance at yesterday's high and it has started coming down. Probably it will go down much further, but for now there is no tradable levels in Divi's Lab. Well, this is the chart of Dr. Reddy. Not much volumes, not much price action. 4796. Sun Pharma, not much price action, volumes are also not very great, currently trading at 970, which happens to be towards day's low. This is the chart of Sun Pharma, and here we are with Torrent Pharma, goes up with the first candle breakout, and once again it has good support at 1615, which happens to be morning's low. So for now there is no trade. If you are already in the trade, just sit in the trade. Torrent Pharma doing well, is in the good uptrend, so probably some more upside is left in these stocks. In general, pharma has been good stock for last few days, especially from the lows of 16,866, what we saw on Nifty. It is the pharma stocks which has pulled the index higher. So most of the pharma stocks have actually done well. Let us see FMCG. Dabur 527, Godrej CP has fallen badly. I don't know what's the news, but it has looks like it has taken out all support levels. 992 was today's high, lower low, yesterday's high 994, and from there on it has seen more of red candles and a very clear trajectory on the downside. It has taken out yesterday's low, day before yesterday's low, and the day previous to that also. Around 4 days of low is taken out. Probably some news is there, and it is done on good volumes also, which means this stock has gone weak now. You need to see on the higher time frames also to make a decision whether this is entering into any downtrend movements. This is the chart of Hindustan Lever, kind of sideways for last 2-3 days, no price action here. If you see 2481, then probably you can think of buying, currently trading at 2487. ITC, the darling of the stock for last few days, few months I would say. This year's biggest success story is ITC, once again making new highs today, all-time highs at 412 on the futures chart, doing well. Today also there was a breakout at 408, and it has convincingly taken out the breakout and trading way above the breakout levels. ITC, the stock everybody should have in their portfolio now for the investment purposes. This is multi-year high, lifetime high. These are the stocks that has to be in anybody's portfolio, no matter what is the overall market condition is. Whether it is the bull market or a bear market, if you see any stock doing all-time high, which is doing multi-year high, then those are the stocks that needs to be bought into without looking into the price, because much bigger prices are awaited for those stocks in the coming days. This is Jubilant Food, makes a high at 455 and comes down quickly to 448, currently trading at 448. Marico Industries, non-stop movement on the higher side. There is no buy call generated today. It is an outranger pattern, which means some kind of volatile movement also is there. But today's movement is phenomenal with very good volumes. Marico from the lows of 475 already trading at 490. Very big up move in Marico with very good volumes also. Tata Consumers kind of stuck in a range between 737 and 730 and not much volumes, not much price action. Wait for the range breakout either on the higher side at 737, which also happens to be the sell zone, or clear breakdown below 730 is a clear sell. Titan, no buy or sell information as of now, just that it is trading at 2618. Wait for new levels to be formed. Voltas 851, from the lows of 841 it went up to 851, now currently trading at 848. Once again, if it tries 851, then there is more chances of it going up again. Voltas, you can keep it on radar. After a good downtrend, it has started doing the pullback. This pullback might be successful and it might break out above 851. Bata India, currently trading at 1473. Watch out for 1459 levels. This is Asian Paint. confusing. Watch out for 2891, but once again it will face resistance at 2895. So better to avoid 2891 breakout on the higher side and wait for 2895 to be taken out. That is where you can go ahead and sell. If it doesn't go to 2891 or 2895, then if it comes down at least to 2867, you can do the sell trade. So this is with respect to the FMCG sector. Let us go back to the banking stocks. Falling now from the highs of 852, we are already seeing the levels of 701. Now we are seeing some buying and selling information in Bank Nifty. So the new levels are formed now. 42,852 happens to be the new breakout level for Bank Nifty. So watch out for the new breakout level at 42,852. If it doesn't go to 42,852 once again, then we may have to wait until 42,280, which happens to be yesterday's low, for you to go ahead and buy it. Well, this is the chart on Nifty. No trade yet. Waiting for new levels to form. 17,806 is the high, and now currently trading at 17,763. So wait for new levels to be traded in Nifty. So that is with respect to stock views today. If you are liking the content on Banao Bharat's channel, do subscribe, share with your fellow traders, and if you want to learn seriously and if you want to become a good trader, then you can enroll for our Trading for Living programs, for either for the boot camp or for the mentorship program, and more details will be given to you on the number that is being displayed. Do call up and check out for details. Well, having said that, have a profitable trading day, and let us once again meet tomorrow with a fresh perspective on the market. Until then, Om Swasti.